It's summer 2022, and it's hard to imagine that in just a few short months we'll be facing into another Irish winter. Over the recent past, we've seen a shocking rise in the general cost of living. Many people are already struggling to make ends meet, and let's be clear, things are going to get worse. Here in Ireland, it has just been revealed that inflation has hit 9.6% in June, far higher than in the Eurozone. Energy bills in particular have gone through the roof, and on 1st of July, Electricity Ireland announced its fourth price rise of the year. Taoiseach Leo Varadkar has acknowledged difficulties may even last for years to come. In the face of these difficulties, our government has committed Ireland to meet legally binding obligations in terms of reducing our emissions. These obligations include targets for renewables and a phasing out of our reliance on fossil fuels. Failure to meet these targets incurs financial penalties on Irish taxpayers. Yet it is likely that we will fail to meet these targets, especially when we consider that overall demand for electricity is expected to increase by 28% over the next decade. It has been said that the Irish government has a rather bad track record when it comes to delivering on climate plans, and Ireland is currently one of the worst performers in the EU. The Irish Freedom Party regards access to safe, affordable and reliable energy as a national security issue. As we increase our reliance on renewables, which include solar, wind and hydro power sources, one possibility that we should consider is developing our own capability to produce energy using nuclear power. In fact, we already use electricity generated abroad from nuclear sources. The Irish Freedom Party call for a full and open debate to determine whether nuclear energy has a role to play in meeting Ireland's energy needs. Failure to address this issue is simply not an option. We will not tolerate power outages, nor will we stand for energy rationing.
Hello. Where does Ireland get its energy from and who is it for? At the moment, people are really suffering because the price of electricity or the price of energy gone through the roof, metaphorically. I see that electricity, up until June this year, electricity has gone up 41%. Gas has gone up 57%. Heating oil 115%, and stuff like turf and solid fuels have gone up 26%. That's according to the CSO figures just published today. So people are really getting hammered by increase in energy costs. Now, inflation had already kicked off sometime before the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The climate action bill introduced by the government last year is having a very, very damaging effect. It is an attempt, I believe, to wipe out, or the consequence is to wipe out rural Ireland, because it makes it very difficult for people to drive to work or to heat their home. The Irish Freedom Party policy will be to immediately to scrap the carbon tax. Completely unnecessary. In the short term, we will seek to restart the drilling for both oil and gas, natural gas in Ireland's and Irish waters. And long term, we will seek a state commission to examine the safety, efficacy and cost of energy production through both tidal energy and nuclear energy. We want to know, is it safe? Is it efficient? Is it good value for money? We will seek to keep Ireland warm, keep the lights on, and get enough energy to get Ireland on the roll again. My name is Herman Kelly. I'm president of the Irish Freedom Party. Go to Margaret.